What's up, so basically for today's video, I'm basically gonna be like doing a video where I like kind of check out some like parks kind of like close to like St. Louis, like on the Illinois side and all that. It's not as like far as some of the places I usually go in Illinois. This is kind of like a last minute like video plan and all that. Basically I'm gonna be like, kind of checking out this park here, about like 10 miles east of St. Louis. So basically they have this trail here that's like a mile long, so I'm gonna be doing that first, and then I think after that I'm gonna see if there's any more trails at this park, and if there's not, then there's like a second park I'm gonna be going to about like maybe 20 minutes away from here. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Lots of ice still over here. Not all of my ice is melted yet, but definitely a lot of mud and ice on the trail, so that's not really adding to like the fun of this experience. I do think this trail is nice, but I mean, I've seen like trails with like a little bit nicer scenery before, so it's definitely a struggle because I've been on to like kind of really navigate, and it's been taking a long time to try to get through some of these areas, so kind of haven't been having to like grip on the stuff like this. Okay, so I kind of officially made it to the loop of the trail, so I'm gonna kind of like start off here. Still see a little bit of snow at some points, but not like a lot, so it's kind of cool. I'm really taking the log. Good way to avoid the mud. Nice little section here. I actually think this is where the loop actually started, so I was a little bit wrong on that, but probably gonna go this way first. Okay, so it's about 11:12 now. So basically, whenever I kind of like got down to like that lower section, I almost like kind of slipped on the mud. I kind of saw it myself by like using my hand, but kind of what happens sometimes when you're like hiking on muddy terrain, and you kind of like have to like stop yourself from falling and all that. So not kind of like here, just happened again. Definitely not been the most fun experience. Still enjoying the scenery, but just not the most pleasant experience with the terrain and all that. Okay, so I'm now faced with another challenge. Gotta cross this like creek. so much ice and all that, and there's like ice down here, so I gotta make sure I'm like navigating well. Kind of broke off some of the ice now. Definitely warming up today, and it was warming up yesterday, so if you like see any frozen lakes around the St. Louis area, probably not a good idea to walk on those right now because it is warming up quite quick and the ice is melting, so definitely would not be trying that today. And so I made it across here officially, so this part's a little bit better now. So I made it across that section, so that's a huge accomplishment. A little bit more calm section here. Always nice when you see a bridge. Definitely a lot better terrain here. Much drier section of trail. Right now it is like 61 degrees. I decided to kind of just go film this today and all that because I haven't like filmed a video in a while, and the last video that I filmed was that snow day video, which was the last video I uploaded. So if you guys want to check out that video, feel free to. But getting much better section of trail now. Definitely enjoying this part of the hike a lot more than the lower half, but either way it's still adding kind of to the experience and all that. Even though it was a bit challenging at times, we'll bring back memories later on. So starting to get a little bit more mud back down here, but not as bad as it was earlier. One thing I definitely like about this trail is like how much like sections of creek that you get to see while you're on this trail, and I like all the little like areas like this with all the like green leaves on there. Throughout the trail it's been mainly like the terrain hasn't been that great, but that's also because of the weather that we've been having lately and all that. With the big snowstorm that hit like about 2 weeks ago, it's been taking a while for all that snow to melt because the temperature's been off and on and all that. So Okay, so I officially finished the loop now. I will definitely say I got the harder half of the trail done with beforehand, because with the route I took, that way was definitely much harder starting out. It did get a little bit easier, like the second half of the trail, but now I gotta like kind of walk back, not one section. Not every part of the trail was a loop, and this part was pretty muddy, so I'm just gonna like kind of deal with that off camera. So I do hope you enjoy me doing this hike and doing the loop, and I will see you guys whenever I get back to the parking lot. Okay, so officially made it back to the entrance of the trail, back to the parking lot. The way back up was definitely a challenge, but not as bad as when I was like first going down, because I wasn't like having to hold the camera and everything. I think this is about the only like major trail at this park, so there's like a second park I'm gonna be going to that's about like 20 minutes away from here, so I'll see you guys whenever I get there. Okay, so it's almost 2 o'clock right now. So I basically just made it to like an art park, and I'm gonna be going hiking at a little bit. I think this trail I'm gonna be doing here at this park is about a mile long. I don't think it should be as like muddy as the first trail, hopefully not, but we'll see. So I kind of like made it to the loop. Really enjoy walking across like this like frozen lake as I'm like doing this trail. There definitely is still a lot of like muddiness to this trail, but definitely not as bad as the first trail. Really beautiful lake here. It's really cool that you get like parts of the lake where you get to see like not frozen, and a little section that is frozen over there. Enjoying the trail. Definitely has been much better terrain than the first trail. Definitely a lot of beautiful wood scenery on this trail because of like all this leaves surrounding here. So we get a lot of like river views, got some lake views, really big trees. Really beautiful logs right here. Look at all this. Okay, so I just like kind of finished the trail. So basically I just got like take this path back to like the parking lot. I got some really nice views of this like one lake that I walked past and also like this creek as well. So definitely a better experience than the first trail because the terrain was a lot better and I did like the scenery a lot more on this trail. So hope you enjoy me going to both the parks, and I'll either see you guys if I do anything else in today's video or I'll see you guys for the outro. Okay, so this is about all I'm going to be doing for today's video, so hope you enjoyed everything that I did. First trail was definitely experienced, especially like that first section was super muddy, icy at points, and pretty hard to access. I almost was about to give up on the trail, but definitely was worth seeing it and all that. Worth checking out both these parks today because I've never been to either of these parks before, and they're like a little bit closer than a lot of the other places I go to. I still did have to like cross the Illinois state line, but it was only like 10 minutes into Illinois versus like an hour and a half in Illinois, so definitely a big difference there. But really do hope you enjoyed today's video. Kind of was like a little bit of a last minute planned idea and all that. Subscribe and keep my post notifications on to do next. I am planning on like doing some more hikes in southern Illinois sometime soon. Stay tuned for that, and without further ado, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.